Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day. And today we're going to be going through the 1.11.1 patch notes for Avatar Generations. A little spoiler for what's coming out. A little prison rig there for the algorithm there. We're going to go through the new adventure map, which you can obviously see down the bottom there. Go through the new adventure map. We're going to see some new characters added, a couple of banners and stuff. Just kind of an general, just kind of like a month ahead view at what's coming. And a couple of changes to some characters, which is interesting. So we'll have to see that. But timestamps down below if you want to skip to anything in particular. But we'll just go through top to bottom. Let's go. First off, we've got our adventure map, Prison Rig. A new campaign and exploration scenario for the Prison Rig added to the MoCC. Unlocked after completing the Mamushi scenario. So basically, MoCC is where you like your Shangguan, Amashu, Hedgeman's Folly, all those areas are. Once you beat the Amashu area, you do the exploration phase, or you're up to it, you'll unlock the Prison Rig, so make sure to save up those adventure points so we can do that. And they're also adding a new precision art set available to be earned exclusively from the Prison Rig scenario. I'm just going to throw it out there. Precision arts makes me think accuracy, like an accuracy set. So if you need to get any debuffs on the enemies, make sure to start farming those. Rare and epic quality available, which will be interesting. Rare and epic, obviously, your 4 and 5 stars. Be nice to see there. Updates, we've got the term node, used to describe points of interaction in each area, is now commonly referred to as a waypoint. Don't really understand why they changed this, but until they add another thing called node, I'll probably still call them node because, you know, I'm a very simple man with very simple needs. We've got adventure path travel times have been normalized to approximately 4 seconds per path. Don't celebrate yet. After completing the exploration scenarios, path times will increase as usual. I was thinking maybe they were just going to make it so adventure paths are 4 seconds, which is already just a nutso addition. But no, they're just making it so that when you do your initial like campaign run through, they're going to be 4 seconds a path, and then when you do the exploration, it'll be probably 5 or so minutes every path there. So make sure once Prison Rig comes out, you get all of your units on the path and you make them all run around. I've already got a list of units. I'm just going to have units running around the place when we go through the story mode there, so I can get those masteries done. And then we've got the event updates, new summon banners coming out. First off, we've got an event hero banner starting basically when the update comes out. It says the 3rd. For me, it's the 3rd now. It's Australia. So when the event comes out, more likely, or the update comes out, they're going to add another banner. I'm thinking maybe a 5-star Haru. They're adding a 4-star Haru into the arena shop, which is a little weird. So I'm thinking this is going to be a 5-star Haru. And he'll be like, kind of like how you've got like your tank Katara, who's like, you know, the base one you get. And then you've got the Bending Musketeer, who's like an offense unit and a 5-star. Same character, but they're a different unit. They're a different... This one might be like a mind one. So it'll be interesting to see who that is, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm throwing... It might be Haru. Maybe with like Tyro also being a featured person in that. That'd be kind of cool. And then we've got a powerful opponent banner coming next week. I'm thinking Mamushi. They've really pushed Mamushi the last couple, couple of the streams and all that stuff. They've always talked about Mamushi a little bit, so I reckon she's probably coming as a powerful opponent. If not, maybe the Warden from the Prison Rig. Although powerful opponents are usually characters they've made up for the game, like Dojo Master, Kiwok, Bochin, and Tele Ricktug. They're all like made up, I'm pretty sure. So like for the game, for Avatar Generations itself. So I'm thinking maybe Mamushi is pretty high up there. If not, maybe the Warden, but I don't think they'll probably do that. And then we've got another event hero banner. This one's probably going to be the Warden, but that's coming out in 2 weeks there. So, you know, stock up your tickets if you want to save for that. Be interesting to see who these are. And then we've got a limited support banner. I'm thinking this is like how we had the Master Momo Samurai Appa banner a while back. Just don't make us use summon tickets for it. It's not worth it. Just make us, you know, farm out some currency or something, or buy it in store like we did for Appa and Momo, so that we can summon on the banner. That'd be nice. Next up, we're adding new rewards to the standard banner, which is your Tales of the Four Nations. This is like your all-encompassing banner. They're adding Relics of the Avatar, which is you'll get a chance to get Echo whenever you inflict an elemental effect on the enemy, only usable by avatars. So really, like, Avatar State Aang, it's like really good on. Earth Kingdom Kyoshi can use it, because she does earthbending damage. Maybe Yun as well, but I think Avatar State Aang's probably your best bet there. And then Mural of the 5 is going to increase when you inflict an earth element on an enemy. It's going to increase any critical damage they take. Very good combo with Zhanchu. You have someone go out first, do some earth element debuffs, and then Zhanchu comes in and smacks them really hard with some high crit. Very good combo there. Event challenges and event currencies, so I won't go too much into this. Basically, when you do an event, you'll get currency, kind of like us. So we have, what do we have up here? We've got the like the sizzling sands and the inner scar and that. You get your flaming volleyballs and stuff. That's event currency. When the event ends, any of those currencies you have in your inventory, they basically get transferred into gold and then given to you. So then you can't just stock up on all this currency from old events and then use it if they ever bring the event back. You can't just buy everything, day one when it comes out. It makes you do the event to keep it going. So kind of smart, but also not really a problem for me. I usually do all the events anyway. But if you haven't done the beach event yet, make sure to get all the stuff that you can in the store before this update comes out. Next up, we've got our new heroes and relics. So this is where we're going to see Haru. New hero and relic available in the arena shop. It will say down below that they're taking Sokka out and replacing it with Haru and this, I don't know if they're actually adding this relic, but they're adding a new relic as well. 4-star prisoner Haru. Offense unit. Haru is an offensive bender who becomes more enraged as his allies are harmed. This rage builds up his speed, which he uses against his opponents with swift attacks or a devastating shockwave of damage. So first off, this rage builds up his speed and damaging opponents with swift attacks. Makes me think he's going to do swift damage on his basic, which is based on speed, obviously, which is kind of cool. And then a shockwave. I think Earth Kingdom Toph has an ability called like shockwave or something like that. And it does like knockdown damage. So that might be interesting to see, especially if he builds up his speed, take a lot of turns, build up some accuracy in that. Might be a force to be reckoned with. So it'll be interesting to see there. And then we've got a Iron Encampment, which is an outlaw relic. Added to the summon shop, which is interesting enough, is where you get like your boulder and all that kind of stuff. You'll be in there. 50% chance to remove buffs and positive states from all enemies if 2 or more debuffs are present on any target when the caster attacks. A lot to go through here. So removing buffs and states, that's like, your attack up, crit chance up, all that stuff. They're all your buffs. Positive states could be things like vengeance state, I don't know if Avatar state counts. That'd be interesting. And also Vanish state. If you got Blue Spirit or even just a Vanish set. Get rid of those if you can. From all enemies, if 2 or more debuffs are present on any target. I think that means you have to hit the person that has 2 debuffs. That's the only kind of nuance here. But still pretty good. Just a mass, basically a mass just debuff, de-state, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And knocking everything out will be really nice. Then we've got some character tuning. Earth Kingdom Kyoshi Warrior defense, which is the one that does the regroup, the big heals. Mastery 4 now increases the damage of all Kyoshi Warriors by 25%. So that'll be interesting. We almost beat Boomy Stage 5 with all Kyoshi Warriors on stream the other day. So increasing the damage, I think we might do it now with that. That'll be interesting to see. Still need to get some masteries up on Suki. But, still might be interesting to see if we can do that. And then we've got our Fire Nation Masked Soldier. Basic skill. Damage multiple increase from 0.65 to 1.1. That's like almost double. Almost double. That's a lot. So that'll be interesting to see how much damage he can pump out. We've got a level 60 Masked Soldier on the account. So maybe we'll remod him and throw him in the arena. See what we can do with him, eh? Then we've got some bug fixes. We've got some combat bug fixes. Fix for the beach umbrella effects not triggering upon a character's defeat. So basically, as you knock out units, you're going to give everyone on your team increased attack and turn bar. It wasn't proccing. So that's a little oof. So hopefully now it'll work. We can get Invader Zuko to start pumping out some big damage. And then fix for the Architect Zhanshu Mastery 4, allowing him to survive when only 1 debuff was on the enemy instead of at least 2. So he does... I'm actually not really well versed in his mastery. I haven't really read it. I'm pretty sure he will basically do like a cheat death mechanic and he puts debuffs on the enemy. So when only 1 debuff was on the enemy. So it needs to have 2 debuffs on the enemy for him to have that cheat death mechanic, but it was only working if they had 1. That's how I'm reading this. I'm pretty sure that's what... I know he has a cheat death mechanic. That's all I really know about his Mastery 4. I really need to read up on that. And then we've got a fix for Earth Kingdom Tyro. Speed increase not getting applied last update. Base speed should now be 110. It's okay. He pulled his back. He was moving a little bit slower than he should be, but now he's fine. Tyro, our boy. And then the Arena Shop update. Water Tribe Sokka, Mind, Tangle Mine Relic, and the Earth Rumble art set, which is interesting, will be leaving the featured Arena Shop when the update begins. So if you don't have Sokka unlocked, definitely go there. Tangle Mine Relic, it's not real. I think I have one copy of it. It's not something I'm really sitting there going, oh, I need the Tangle Mine Relic. I wasn't really too worried. As long as you have your Sokka unlocked and maybe like 2 of the Earth Rumble art sets there, you'll be doing all right. But make sure to get that before the update goes live. And that's really it. It's just a nice little, simple, easy to read update. We got the prison rig coming tomorrow, which is awesome. We could probably do... I do have nature stones for a summon. Maybe we do a summon on a banner. What banner do we want to summon? Alrighty, as you can see, I've not really been farming stuff, like, I don't know. We got 1 day left on the blue spirit banner. Let's throw 10 in. Why not? Let's see what we get. This will be it for the update. Give us something good. Give us a Tyro coin for the update. Alright, no sunset, that's fine. It's okay. We weren't really expecting much there. Maybe we got a character shot. No, we got 2 panda lilies. That was our bonus. Little off, but that's okay. It's gonna happen that way. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. If you like, the update's coming out tomorrow. So for me, it's Tuesday. So how about Wednesday? I'll leave a link down below to Twitch. We'll do that. We'll do a run through of the story if you want to catch me there. Any tips and stuff, I'll try and help you out. But we'll probably throw Tyro in. I do have Defiant Katara, so how about we throw Defiant Katara in for our Water Tribe here, just because she does like a lot of rebel stuff, and it kind of fits the theme of the area. This is the one you get from the summon store. We'll throw... I've got to do a mastery battle. We'll throw her in with our Tyro and maybe someone else, and we'll see how we go. But until then, I'll catch you around. I'll see you in the next one.